Now, Beverly.
Thank you. Our next topic is the calendar. The calendar is a separate piece of software from the website. I'm going to share my screen with you. And I'm going to go to a new tab. I'm going to go to uaex.edu, go to our home page, and from the very top of the screen, I'm going to select Event Calendar. I'm going to scroll down, and on the left side of the calendar, I'm going to select Manage Events. From this screen, I'm going to enter my username as well as my Active Directory password. And it is trying to log in. Okay, I'm going to close this and open another window. Event calendar. Scroll down, manage event. Active Directory password. Okay, now we're in. Just remember, this is a separate piece of software from the website. If I needed to add a new event to the calendar, I would want to be sure that the contact person already existed and that the location already existed. And in order for me to check that, I can go to Manage Contacts. From this list of contacts, I'm going to scroll down and find my name. And there I am. So I already exist as a contact person. If I really needed to add a new contact, I could select the Add New Contact button. I would add the person's name as well as their phone number, if they had a URL, and if you wanted to add their email address, and I would just select Add Contact. In this case, I don't need to add myself. I already exist. I'm going to select Cancel. I'm going to go back to the main menu. I'm going to select Manage Locations. Check the Manage Location area to be sure that the location already exists for the area that you are going to have your event in. We have some Little Rock State Office rooms. Let me be sure that my room still exists. Okay, there's a Little Rock State Office, Educational Wing, as well as classroom number 3. Okay, I'm good then. I want to go back to the top of my screen. If I needed to add a new location, I could select Add New Location button. I could give it a primary address as well as a sub address and the URL. And if you notice, the last two options are actually optional. I didn't have to give them a sub address or a URL. Now I am ready. I'm going to return to the main menu, and I'm ready to actually add an event. I'm going to add an event, and Becky Bridges will have to delete it for me because this will only be a test event. We can't delete our own events once they have been entered. So I'm going to give it a title. Title of my training is Dress for Success. The date. Let's make it tomorrow at 9 o'clock. It's going to be for 1 hour. I can give it a description. If there was a cost, I could add a cost. If I had a URL to this event, I could actually add that as well as an image. The location. If you notice, preferred, it is defaulted to preferred. If I select the little down arrow key to the very far right of location, I will only see the addresses that I have entered or I have used. If I select the all button, and now I select the down arrow key, I see all of the locations that are in the table. I'm going to go back to preferred, and I'm going to select something that I've already selected before. And contact person, the same thing. With preferred, it only will give you a small list, and this is the list that either you have entered or that you have selected at one time. I'm going to select myself, but if I select all, I will see every contact within the database. Topical area, this is where do you want this? If I was in Arkansas County and I wanted this displayed on my page, then I would select Arkansas County. I'm going to go down and I'm going to select Little Rock. If I wanted to put it on a program area page, then I could select one of those program areas. I'm going to select Add Event. My event has been added. It is just that simple. All right. Now, what if I'm told that I needed to do this more than one day a week, or maybe I needed to do it on a weekly basis? I want to come back, find my event. I'm going to select Manage Event, find my event, select it, and see, can I change it? Before, I only was going to do it on Friday, the 20th. Now I want this event to reoccur. It's going to be a reoccurring event. I want it to be on a weekly basis. I want it to begin tomorrow, but I want this to go until, let's say, until July 20th. I want it to be every Tuesday. Again, if I needed to edit the description, I could say all employees encouraged to attend, you know, you could add something else. Class until July 20th. If I needed to add a cost, I could continue to edit this. If I wanted this to be on all the county's pages, I could select a county or a program area. And now this time, I just want to update event. That's how you add an event. That's how you edit an event. Or you can also add a contact, add a location. Now, I want to go back to our home page. Go back to the calendar. And I'm going to go to Little Rock. And it says beginning today. Let's look at the upcoming events. There are none. Let me change the date.
Viv, you might want to put it in Pulaski County, and I think that makes a difference if it's in the county.
Okay. Okay, it's been a change then since the last time we've done this. All right. Becky says, go back, put it in Pulaski County. So I'm going to go back to my event. I'm going to go down to my topical area. Be sure my dates are correct. Start today, start tomorrow, the 20th. And update. Okay. Mary, I can't, how do I get rid of this?
Which?
The toolbar at the top, I can't get.
Oh, okay, here. Grab it like that. And
Okay.
then fix what you want and then
Okay.
go back full screen.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so Becky said now we need to go to the counties. Well, I don't see my class, Becky.
I'm not sure where it's at either. Let me look around some more.
Okay. Also, you can also search. If we were looking for, say, pesticide training, I could type in pests, and this is only going to look for what's in the calendar. So, start today was tomorrow's date. For this week, there is nothing.
Does it affect that when you chose tomorrow's date, then to recur every Tuesday? Does
But
that,
it still should show up on the calendar under May 20th.
okay.
So I did pest, and it is showing me some pesticide training. Now, if we go up to the top where it says search UAEX, that is not searching the calendar. That is searching the extension website. So we want to be sure that when we are searching the calendar, we are using the search box within the calendar.
Beverly, can you show them a county office page to show, just pick a few of the county offices to click around on, and you can see if any of them have events or not.
Okay.
It'll just be on the front end of the county offices. So no, go where you were under county offices so we can show them where the county events show up, for example. So Arkansas County, it looks like they've got 3 events coming up. So that's good. They've been doing a good job of putting events in their calendar. But I'm sure she could click on some of the other counties, and it wouldn't be too long before she found one that didn't have any events at all. Well, that's not really probably true. My guess would be that they do have events showing up. They do have events coming up. Well, you're getting lucky now. You just look around. They're doing so much better. When I clicked around the other day at the training, the 2 counties that I tried adding events to, they didn't have any events at all showing up. And what it'll do is it'll say no events coming up. And it looks like you're not doing anything. You've got no events coming up. So it's important that while you're hitting the jackpot here, that's great. Yay, everybody's kind of starting to hear it. It's okay. So they probably have more events coming up in that crop pest school. Also, the people who are in charge of those programs statewide sometimes will go in and say they know they've got an event coming up. Other people can add your county to an event. So if you've got a neighbor, so the people in Craighead County might check Poinsett County as well because they want people from other counties coming to their event. There's no problem with that. It's just going to show up on Poinsett County and Craighead County's event calendar listing. So just know that you can pull in other counties or other program areas. There we go. So they've got no events coming up. Nothing at all is going on in that county. Well, that's probably not true. They probably do have events coming up, and they do want people to come to them. It's just they've not been entered into the calendar. And you just saw how, it's pretty simple and straightforward to add things to the calendar. And people can add those to their calendar on their phone, to their Outlook calendar or whatever. So it's important that if you do have an event that changes, say an event is canceled, you don't want to have Becky go in and delete the event. You want to make sure that you go in and select the event as canceled because it's going to show up on their calendar as canceled or rescheduled or something like that. So see that you can do right there where you can come in and make it, canceled. And that'll update on people's devices and stuff like that. But yeah, we are a department, we are a organization full of events. That's what we have, conferences, trainings. You want to make sure that these are events for the public and not really like EHC club events, unless it's for the public. Bigger events that 4-Hers have or fundraisers, I think those are fine to put on the calendar. I think I helped St. Francis County put a meat sale fundraiser on their calendar, for example. And once the event is over, it will disappear from the calendar.